We are the ones who don't know what we're fighting for. Give us a gun and send us all off to war. We are the ones who grow up in violent homes. We are the ones who don't know what's right or wrong. I know. We are the ones who were born into war. We are the ones who just don't give a fuck no more. No more. We are the ones who don't know why we're losing score. Give them a badge so they can send us to the morgue. We are the ones who are scared to walk out the door. We are the ones who don't know what we're dying for. I know. We are the ones who were born into war. We are the ones who just don't give a fuck now. We are the ones who were born into war. We are the ones who just don't give a fuck no more. Let me share it all. We are the ones who were born into war. We are the ones who just don't give a fuck now. We are the ones who were born into war. We are the ones who just don't give a fuck no more.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna go where people know the people are all the same. You wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Happy fucking Wednesday. Don't mind the goddamn OBS studio disconnecting and reconnecting. It's being a bastard.
I thought that was my internet, so.
No.
Like, uh-oh, Buffer City.
I don't know if you guys saw me shaking my head when it happened. Fucking I get
I
bang
did.
bang. I'm like, motherfucker, seriously? It's like OBS disconnect. OBS reconnecting. You fucking twat. Yeah, not a happy camper with that. Yeah, how's everybody doing?
I had to weld the balls back on that brass monkey because it was so cold here.
Brass
I can bet. And we got down to yesterday, it was hovering around the negative 13 to 15 without wind chill.
Ooh.
So, it wasn't bad. I mean, granted,
Here.
I will say for the first time ever, I actually had to turn the space heater in my office up to high versus just the eco or low mode.
Yep.
But that fucker kept up, though. It actually shut off a couple times when it was below zero outside. I was like, ooh, that's kind of nice. I got solid 71 degrees in here.
Nice.
Well, today it was off a lot, though, because we got up to... We had a 30-degree swing because it went up to about 15 degrees today. So that 30 degrees feels like it's fucking 70 outside right now.
It's 24 here currently.
And are we still live? Because I'm seeing a lot of fucking feedback on my goddamn
Nope, I got
studio.
spinning wheel up there.
No, it's live
wait.
now. Yeah.
Came back as I said that.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck is going on with this. Actually, yes, I do. It's fucking Spectrum. Guaranteed. So last week, I get a fucking phone call from Spectrum. Hey, we notice you haven't been on a promo in a really long time. We'd like to help you out and get you some better numbers. They're like, what are you paying right now? I was like, you have my bill in front of me. They're like, okay, yeah, you're right, we do. It's $80 a month.
I was literally getting ready to,
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna check this shit right while I've got you guys on.
Like, you even went robot and Zoom here.
Yeah, I'm gonna force these motherfuckers' hand. We're going speed test.
Hell yeah. Karen out on fucking Spectrum, dude.
So you're paying $80 a month for what?
Full Karen.
So
For the robot glitch.
I'm getting almost about 500 megs up. Or 500 megs download, excuse me. 10 megs up. Which 10 megs is more than what I need for what we do in here. Not a whole lot.
You should have more than that, though, honestly, for your download.
Well,
Should give you more. That's weird.
here's where it gets funny. These cocksuckers, speaking of which, yeah, I'm sitting 486 download right now, so I shouldn't be fucking popping in and out like that. But, so here's where it gets funny, though. These sons of bitches go, alright, we can knock $20 off your bill, and this is what you'll get. We'll get you 300 up and 300 down. I'm like, wait. So you're telling me I'm going to lose 200 megs of service down, but you're going to give me 290 up? I don't need the fucking up. I'm not sending a whole bunch of shit out into the fucking world. I only need the down.
You never need more than 100 unless you're like pushing it live 8K video, which nobody
HD
would ever
multicam,
fucking do.
Yeah, I'm like,
because nobody could watch that.
well, fuck. Even on Twitch, they don't even allow you to push that much because
No.
it's too much bandwidth.
Exactly.
I'm going, you guys are fucking stupid. I was like, tell you what, how about you just drop me the $20? Because you can obviously do it. And just leave my fucking service alone. Well, we can't do that unless we put you on a promo. No, fuck you, you pricks. It ain't happening.
Mine is like 50 and 12 or something.
You
like
guys
that.
are spoiled. Fuck, am I paying through the nose?
On the other side of it, though, I saw that they are drilling for fiber on our street now. Because it's all coming down our side of the block. They're about half a block down that way where they've been drilling. So I'm like, sweet, we got fiber in the works. It's just a matter of time now.
Who's the carrier?
I think it's going to end up being AT&T because they're the fiber carrier around here. At least they are 2 streets down, so.
How are they? Are they good?
From the people that I've talked to that have them, they're not bad, but, I mean, its fiber is better than what the fuck I'm paying for.
Yeah,
Like,
the fiber optic carrier up here is Bell. And you have to fucking watch the bill every month like a hawk, or they'll put like an extra charge on. If you don't catch it, it sticks.
We had AT&T for a decade and change. I wouldn't piss on that building if it was burning down with people in it.
I had AT&T as a cell phone carrier, but that was back when they were the only ones who could have the iPhone. So that was a long time ago. And
Yeah, that was like iPhone 4 days.
no, that was the iPhone 1 days.
Oh, it was original iPhone?
Oh yeah, I got my hands on the original. So you're talking early 2000s? Early to mid 2000, like 2000.
'Cause I had a 4.
What was it, 2006 or something like that? So I remember,
I still
everybody's
have my
like,
4 somewhere.
well, you can only get the iPhone at AT&T. And it was all because every other cell phone company wanted, when you turn on the phone, their name to pop up, whether it be Sprint or T-Mobile or whatever.
Right.
They wanted their name to pop up because that was what was in their contracts for every other cell phone that popped up in existence. They're like, no, this is an Apple product, fuck you, it's going to say Apple. But we'll put your name up in the corner. they didn't like, all the other ones didn't like that, and finally they realized they were losing out. Yeah. But we'll see.
Yeah,
Bastards.
I would love to get my wife off cable and onto some like Fire Stick or whatever, because it would save me so much money.
Dude, we don't
Cable
have
is so
cable.
long.
I mean, the only thing that comes in from our cable company is just the internet line. I don't pay
Yep.
for cable. Like, I put her on the missus on a Fire Stick. She's happy. You do the Disney Hulu bundle. They get all the fucking same TV, and you get Disney Plus and ESPN, and it's like fucking. I think right now it's like $25 a month or something for those three. Mrs. like, that's fine with me. She doesn't watch live TV anyway, so she just watches whatever the fuck it is she's watching. And well, it has, the only problem she doesn't like is that it's got ads. She's like, I was like, well, it's no different than if you were watching it on the TV. You're gonna get an ad. No big deal. It's a lot cheaper than what fucking cable is.
You know, my cable bill $218 a month.
God damn, I just choked a little bit. Thanks, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Although they're doing more than choking you, they're bending you over without the courtesy of a reach around.
Well, it's like I've always said, no one screws Canadians like Canadians.
Yeah. I think who's out there so far? See, oh, look at Dave. You made it first, even on my late showing of creating the place marker today. Well done. Luke's out there. Not Joe Church. Yeah, it's a wild week. I took my kid on Sunday. Took him and his buddy who lives across the street down to Appleton to a trampoline park. And then fucking off to sushi afterwards. Tell me why these little bastards, while we were at sushi, are sitting in the booth across from me and the missus, having a farting competition.
Oh, Jesus.
And laughing and giggling the whole fucking time. I'm like,
Must be so proud.
nothing says 9 years old like that.
Absolutely.
The best
They were
part
doing it
is
because Dad didn't lay down the law. You
the
should have let one
neighbor.
go and just stared him in the eye while you did it.
The best part was the neighbor's kid goes, I think I gotta poop. So he gets up, goes to the bathroom, comes back.
Never trust a fart.
He comes back, sits down, and goes, oh, it wasn't a poop, it was just a really good fart. I'm like, for fuck's sakes. But, you know,
He knows young enough not to trust it.
they were happy with it. I did get out and do some virtual golf on Saturday, though, so that was good.
Well, yeah.
Fucking
Nice.
figured out my driver, so we're hitting them straight, and they're going somewhere between 260 and 280. I've lost a lot of distance from what it used to be, though, because I used to be able to hit 300
Still a pretty good
average.
drive.
I guess that's been, 20 years of golfing, so, yeah.
Yeah, when I was like 21 or 22, I used to be able to hit it like 310.
Yeah, that was the thing. It was easy 300s back in my early 20s. I'm going, apparently my body don't quite move the same now that I'm into the 40s. Not looking forward to what happens as I hit the 60s.
Yeah. I'll let you know in 2 weeks.
It's been a wild fucking week. And fucking worked yesterday while my kid is screaming on his Oculus all fucking day long. Had to step out a couple times. I'm like, listen, motherfucker, you're supposed to be at school today. Shut the fuck up. I'm working. I need some quiet. If I can't hear the ebook that I'm listening to because you're so fucking loud, we have problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a wild one.
Okay, I'm mixing up a blueberry dessert tonight. So this goes.
Ooh, nice. Oh, I was watching something earlier, and it makes me want to do something with blackberry. Unfortunately, taste isn't fully back yet, so I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not doing any taste testing shit until I get that back. It's getting closer though. I noticed there's a couple things where I was able to taste some nuances and some things, so hopefully we will be back to full taste here soon. Don't mind the clackety clacks.
What am I looking for here? Okay, that flavor I just saw. It's right.
That smells good. One-on-one blueberry pie smells really good.
Blueberry pie?
Yep.
That was a thing.
You lost me when you said one-on-one. Fuck those guys. I'm still mad about the strawberry jam thing.
You don't hold a grudge, yeah?
Nope, not at all. Only for that one, because those guys irritate the shit out of me about that. Should have known that they were going down the crapper once that happened. I work tomorrow, got off Friday. Well, I say I got off Friday. I don't have off Friday. I took Friday off because I got fucking annual physical and an eye exam to see if I actually need fucking glasses now that I'm over the 40 mark. I was supposed to have my eyes checked last year, but I never got around to making the appointment, and finally this year I remembered. I was like, well, we'll make them on the same fucking day, so that way I have no option but to go. And they're like an hour apart, so by the time I get done with my fucking physical, it'll be time to go right over to the fucking optometrist.
That works.
I figure at this point, I probably do need them, I just don't realize it, because the brain is very good at fucking with you and telling you you don't need something or adjusting. But I figure, my dad had glasses, my mom has glasses, fucking aunts and uncles have them, so it kind of runs in the family. I've been lucky to go this long without needing them, so if I need them, I need them. We'll find out. I can tell you the one thing I won't be doing, though, is you won't be catching this guy getting fucking contacts, because I am not stuffing shit up on my eyeball.
They suck.
Dude, I've read so many fucking horror stories now because of what I do for work. I see so many medical records where I see people end up in the ERs because of contacts, and I'm like, no, not my idea of a good time.
Yeah, like that time I fucking fell asleep with them on, and I wasn't supposed to, and they were really dry and fucking...
Your eyeball.
Basically, yeah. I was like fucking dousing my eye with fucking like the solution shit, and like you have to pull your eyelash up on the one side, and I like had my eye pried open, and I just grabbed the top of it, and I could hear it go off of my eye.
No, that doesn't say scratched cornea.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And I was
God.
like, the idea of not having to wear glasses, because nobody has ever seen me wear glasses unless I'm wearing sunglasses. And even that's few and far between, especially when you lose them because you're drunk on a trolley in fucking Georgia. But, kind of mad about that one. Those were some expensive-ass sunglasses. Thank God I didn't pay for them, but still.
Funny, that's how I got my expensive sunglasses too. I have a pair of Oakleys that I did not pay for. They just ended up in my possession. I don't even remember how, but they're like, $200 fucking sunglasses or something.
Yeah,
They're really nice, super scratch resistant. Still have them.
Oh, and that was the thing is, my buddy gave them to me because he didn't fucking like them. So I was like,
yeah, I think that's what happened. Somebody gave them to me.
It was
I don't like these.
and it was a nice pair of fucking Ray-Ban fucking.
Hell yeah.
I was like, all right. Fucking took them on vacation with me all day on the fucking beach. Don't lose them. I got smacked by a fucking wave while I was in the ocean. They didn't come off my head. You get drunk on the trolley. You set them on top of your fucking hat. You don't think you're going anywhere. The wind comes in the side of the trolley and foop, off they fucking go.
Oh.
Granted, at that point I was 3 sheets to the wind anyway, so I really didn't care too much until the next morning when my hangover was so bad and everything was so bright. And I had to drive 5 hours in the blistering fucking sun on the way to fucking Orlando. Dude, that was such a nightmare. Oh, you guys will like this. So, my son was talking to my neighbor, because he comes out, says goodbye to his kids in the morning before they hop on the bus. And he always talks to my son, because him and his son and my son are good friends, so... He goes, apparently Liam thinks after we go to down to Macon for my other sister's wedding this year, he thinks we're going back to Jekyll Island, Georgia again, 2 years in a row. I was like, dude, you realize that's like a fucking 6-hour car, like a 5-hour car ride between Macon and fucking Jekyll Island? Like, as much as I would like to do that, I'm not doing that again. I was like, we're flying to Macon, or flying to fucking Atlanta. I'm renting a car, driving the terrible hour drive that it's going to take me to get down to Macon. And that's the only driving I'm doing, son. I hate to burst your fucking bubble.
Sorry, not sorry.
I was like, I gotta find some other fucking vacation to go on, because I realized I enjoyed myself way more on vacation last year than I had before, because I don't generally take vacations, or I haven't. Realized I actually do need those, where I just don't think about work and get the fuck away from everything, because even if I take out time here, I'm still thinking about fucking work. So I gotta get the fuck out of Wisconsin to do it.
Why don't you go up to Lake of the Woods?
That's not a bad idea.
Fishing, hiking, beautiful area.
And it gets my kid out of the fucking house too, and off of all of his shit. He does like to fish, but he likes to pan fish, and only as long as the fish are biting. I notice if the fish aren't biting, he's not into it. But then again, he's a fucking kid, so I guess that's to be expected.
Yeah. Get a bucket of worms. You'll catch nonstop.
Yeah.
Not good, but nonstop.
Wish I could get him into something like bass fishing, but I live too far fucking north to do any good bass fishing with him. I could do small
Lake of the Woods, man. Lake of the Woods is great for bass fishing.
Well, when I say bass fishing, I mean I want 5 to 8 pound fucking lunkers like you get down south.
You can catch those boys like up north, Hayward.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
my
guess in
dad's,
Hayward, yeah.
That's where my dad's brothers all go. Like, that was like when my dad was still alive. That was like their tradition. Like, they'd go up to Hayward to like a little, out in the nowhere fucking resort and fucking rent a cabin for a week and just have like a friendly who can catch the biggest fucking of each, breed or whatever contest, and they'd buy a trophy every year and shit. It was pretty cool.
Either maybe I
But
just...
yeah, that's like the spot up there. But that's also like really big on walleye, northern and muskie.
Yeah.
Up there, the Northwoods shit.
I might have to borrow my fucking cousin's. He's got a lake house up by... it's about an hour south of Lake Superior. But he's got a lake house on a small lake out there.
Nice.
Maybe I'll just tell him I need to go up there for a fucking weekend.
I think they were on the Chippewa Flowage.
The Chippewa Flowage, yeah. We used to
I think that's
snowmobile
where
up
my
there.
dad. That was like one of my dad's hot spots where he used to like fucking like that was like his when he would go on vacation. Like, we didn't go on family vacations. He went to Wisconsin with his brothers.
Or the Turtle Flambeau Flowage is a good one too.
I feel like I've heard of that. They still go. The ones who are still into fishing, they still go up every year. My dad has fucking like 7 siblings.
When you were still allowed to use live frogs for fishing, I used to go up there's a mountainous area called Laurentian, north of Montreal, and there was a lake up there, small lake, but it had this really fast-moving creek that came into it, and it dug like a I don't know what you call it. Anyways, it was about 20 feet deep, and you just throw the frog in the current, and it would go down about 20 feet, and you'd be coming up with like a 4-pound bass, one after another after another.
Nice.
Okay.
There's plenty of places I could take them for smallmouth bass, and smallmouth aren't hard to catch. So. I do miss bass fishing down south, though. There's giant-ass lake between Louisiana and Texas called Toledo Bend. It's fucking just massive. We used to go out there and bass fish every fucking weekend when I was in the military. And it wasn't necessarily to fish. Sometimes it was just to get drunk while we were on the boat. Because, it's what you do in your early 20s.
Well, that's part of fishing. You gotta go out there and get drunk, because that way if you don't catch the fish, you at least catch a buzz.
Then I had... this fucking guy who used to work in the lab. Fucking... Chris King. He was an old redneck boy. He had this old 80s fucking Chevy that he drove still. This old beat up boat that he fucking screwed down his own deck onto so he could bowfish off of it. And he's taking us out onto this lake in the middle of the fucking night, and all you see is gator eyes everywhere. And he's out
fuck
there
that.
wanting us to fucking bowfish for fucking alligator gar and other trash fish. I'm like, dude, you're fucking wild, man.
I love to catch an alligator gar.
They're a fighter.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Mm.
Ain't
We have
shit
the
for eating,
long
but they're a
nose up
fighter.
here, and I've seen a few of them about 5-6 feet long.
Yeah. I pulled
They
four,
come up
4.5
with no-
footers out.
Yeah, when the water's really calm, they come up to get flies, and you see them roll when they come to the surface.
Oh yeah. I think they're
Yeah, I went to high school on a lake that had lots of pike and gar and muskie in it. And those things get crazy when they get big.
Yeah.
over in fucking Montana. I'd go out there and I'd fish every once in a while because my mom's family's from out there. I forget the name of the fucking lake my uncle was on. It's probably 7-8 years ago. They were out fucking walleye fishing and hooked into a fucking paddlefish. So a big old spoonbill.
Yeah.
Thing was like fucking 6 feet fucking long. And my uncle, he's not a big guy. He's probably 5'6" on a good day. So he's a short guy. But he's a tough son of a bitch. Worked as a concrete finisher his whole life. Fucking did rodeo, all that other dumb shit. And as the video of him trying to pull this fish into the boat is the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life. You just hear him, "It's a heavy sumbitch," and he's fucking just struggling. Finally gets it up, and the fucking fish is taller than he is.
That's funny.
I'm going, fucking Christ. And unfortunately, they had to throw him back because it wasn't that time of year for them to be able to catch him. It was just happened to be a snag. I was like, that's a fucking giant-ass fish, though, for a freshwater lake.
Yeah, we have sturgeon in the river behind me here, and I've seen one big, about
those
8 to 9 feet long.
Evil dinosaur fish motherfuckers.
They're tasty, though. My fucking,
They sure the fuck are.
my stepdad's dad used to take me sturgeon fishing every year. He would go once a year, and he had this tiny little, it was like a fucking, it couldn't have been more than a 10-foot John boat. Just this tiny little fucking thing. We go out in a fucking early-ass morning out onto this fucking flowage, and he'd throw bait down, and while the bait's sitting, he's sitting there making liverwurst sandwiches. When I was a kid, I fucking hated liverwurst. But that was the only food that was brought onto the boat. It was liverwurst, a slice of onion cheese, and a little bit of mayo. Have
Sounds
at it.
good.
As an adult, I fucking love it. As a kid, I was
Oh
like,
yeah, I was gonna say as an adult I loved the shit out of it, but as a kid I
like-
hated it.
I was
man.
like, Grandpa, what the fuck is this shit?
That's my grandparents used to make their own, man. Old school Polacks.
Yeah, he was an old Polak, motherfucker.
Yeah, son.
The scariest part is I can't believe my parents let me go with him, because when we would go, he had Parkinson's so fucking bad. But at this point, when he's driving, it looks like he's revving a fucking engine.
Oh no,
Shit.
poor guy.
Christ.
But man, that dude loved to fish up until he couldn't do it anymore. He'd be out there, and I remember him hooking into this fucking, I think it was like it was probably a good 4.5, 5 foot long sturgeon. And because the boat was so small, that motherfucker swam us all over the fucking lake. It's like, you just gotta wait for it to get tired. Grandpa, just reel the sumbitch in. Oh, you gotta wait for it to get tired. We're not on the ocean. It's not that big a fish. You could probably
That big
reel.
of a fish, yeah.
Or you could probably just put a
Sea
little
fishing
heavier line on. No, we don't change our line. We just play the fish. Grandpa, you're too old school for me. Fuck that. Give me a heavier test line and call it a day.
Like I get that if you're creek fishing or like you're spring fishing in like small water for like 1.5, 2 pound trout or something, yeah, you want a light line so you can fight that bitch and have fun. If you're out on open fucking water on a freshwater fucking body, put a 35-pound test on that bitch and yank that fucker out of the water.
That's it.
Yeah, especially a big fish like that. Man, man.
Yeah, flip that bitch right up out of the fucking water. Don't even play with his ass.
Luke, that's called tell me you're from Wisconsin without telling me you're from Wisconsin. Cannibal sandwiches while fishing, That's definitely a Wisconsin thing, because you don't see that hardly anywhere. You guys know what a cannibal sandwich is, right?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
Raw ground beef on rye, slice of onion.
Oh God.
Cannibal
Good.
sandwiches.
Good.
Definitely a Wisconsin thing. Every once in a while, you'll see it. I've seen it every once in very, very few and far between. Some of the supper clubs that are around here, you'll see them on supper clubs, but you don't see them too often anymore.
A buddy of mine, he's Polish. He gave me some pickled herring a few weeks ago. Oh my God, that was good. Oh my God, so good, eh? Went out, first thing I did, ran out, got Russian black bread, put that on. Oh, so good.
You know, here's a hot take. I like pickled northern better than I like pickled herring.
Really?
Yeah.
I can see that.
I got a neighbor. There was a neighbor that lived behind my mom when I was growing up. Used to make pickled northern, and that was some of the best pickled fish I've ever had in my life. And I don't know if it's because he just had the fucking recipe spot on, but it was always better than pickled herring to me.
We had a little old lady growing up that was the same way. Little old fucking lady lived by herself the entire fucking time we knew her. But man, when she started making the fucking pickled pikes.
I time I've had pike, it's like a bone fest. I guess
It,
maybe they just weren't doing it right.
You gotta pick the fucking needle bones out with.
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, it
fingers.
was those fucking little needle bones.
The needle
Yeah.
bones will get
It's
you,
a
man.
long
She was a
fucking
little lady
process.
with nothing but time. Yeah, she fucking get all that shit out. It was like fucking umami candy almost.
look, that's 100% true. There's not many of the butcher shops that you can trust with having just straight ground beef being safe to eat by itself without cooking it anymore.
No, you have to go to the butcher shop, ask for tartar grade beef.
Yeah.
And then-
gotta
and
be
you're
a
gonna
place
pay
you
for
trust
it,
even
too.
with That, yeah.
You're gonna pay for it. Last couple of weeks ago, last week, my wife and I went over to my in-laws, and we bought like roast beef for everybody, and it was like I don't know, 6-8 people eating. Fucking roast beef cost me $82. Can you believe it?
Jesus fucking Christ, how much did you buy?
It was only this big. It was a beef tenderloin, $82.
Jesus
How's that for insane?
No wonder Arby's wants to get up there so bad.
fucking Christ.
Jeez.
That's just getting bent over 6 ways from Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're
Well,
not
like I
even smiling at you for that one.
See, if you go buy a big side that's like almost 3 feet long, okay, and this thick, for that you're only paying $252, and you get way more out of it. But I have nowhere to put it. Where am I going to put that? All my freezers are full.
Yeah.
Nicotine.
I know this might be out of season, but I'm thinking of blackberry basil lemonade.
Ooh.
I don't know why basil
fancy.
sounds good in there, but I think it'll work. Or maybe
Floral
rosemary.
note to it.
Hibiscus?
Ooh, blackberry hibiscus would be good in there.
Like biscuits would probably be real fucking good. Those two
Yeah,
will play real
well,
nice together.
let's run that.
Yeah, those two will play real nice together.
Yeah, that's not bad. I'm gonna let that sit for a while, but it's not bad. Blueberry dessert.
Go 0.5% of hibiscus, 3% blackberry VSO.
Okay.
We're gonna do the old Flavor West at 2.
What the fuck is going on? That's not what I want to happen. My phone's possessed.
Two.
Oh, I hope there's enough. Shit.
Oh, wait. I feel like maybe I need a little more blackberry in there because I want it to be blackberry heavy. Go 4%.
You know what you got to pair with it?
Huh?
Know what you got to put in there with it.
What do you think?
Huck that mix. Huck that mix.
Hook it
Yeah.
up.
Huck is
The
a
heck
good
wrong
idea.
with you?
You don't need a bunch, just a little bit.
Right.
Do you have the extreme?
I was gonna
I
say.
think I do.
just got Huck and Extreme a minute ago myself.
There we go.
No, I do not.
There we go.
I only got the
That was
raw.
my pre-mixed.
Raw's still good.
I guess we'll go 1/4% of raw. Won't hurt it.
Yeah, 1/4% of raw will put you real nice.
Go
It'll
4.
make that fucking pop.
We're doing the old school Flavor West and Flavora 2% fucking mixture on the lemonade because I like that. I'm wondering if I need to go more with the hibiscus more than 0.5%. So I,
It's
Just
pretty
regular
potent.
hibiscus from him?
yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't go higher than that. 'Cause I don't know, have you ever used this
It starts to
hibiscus
take over,
before?
Yeah, as I said, it's pretty potent.
Is
It
it?
might be
Maybe-
flowery to you if you use it too high.
Maybe do a
With the other shit you
1/4%
got
then.
going in there, I think you should be good at 0.5%.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it
But I
would be
wouldn't go over that.
invasive, but I wouldn't do like one. You
Yeah,
might
I
be
wouldn't
like,
go
You
over
can always
I got
add
flower
more.
petals.
That's true. You can always add more. You can't take the shit away though.
That's right.
I like flower petals, but not everybody does.
Right.
I'll vape vanilla lavender ice cream all fucking day. So good, Dave. You don't even know.
I've been doing floral shit and all sorts of stuff lately.
I don't like the floral sometimes.
I don't know if anybody's ever commented on that recipe. I actually don't even know if it's public.
Aren't the vast majority of yours not public?
Oh yeah, for sure. I have 1,429 recipes on ELR, and if I hide private, I have 220 now. So yeah, 1,200 recipes are private.
I haven't checked that in a while.
The last time I published a recipe was August 7th. Been a while. It's been a while.
You have 3,140 recipes. That's 5 private and 594 public.
Yeah. All right.
This one should be alright though.
I think
Thought
that'll
into
work.
this one actually.
Oh, you know what I need to add to there? I need to add a little citron, a little Buddha's hand.
Buddha's
hand.
Really nice in there.
I was gonna use yuzu the other day, but I took a sniff of it and I'm there, too strong.
It's funky. It's a little bit funky. I like that with grapefruit. I use it. If I feel like I want to vape grapefruit for some reason, which I really don't ever that much.
I've been on a grapefruit kick a lot lately.
Like in a candy, maybe.
Yeah.
I could see. I could do that.
All right, I think that's the hot ticket right there.
Pretty nice. That's pretty close to what I was going for, goddamn.
Okay. This is probably gonna be good.
I have to adjust a little bit, but this is pretty fucking close to what I was shooting for, damn.
Do you know how bad I want my taste back so I can start making some of this shit?
Oh, you still haven't gotten back yet?
Not all the way. It's close, but I feel like I'm still missing some nuances. I think I'm gonna try next week to just make something and just see what happens.
Give it a shot.
But I wasn't feeling quite comfortable with it this week.
I need batteries.
Try the old 9-volt reset.
Ooh.
I was gonna. You were
That's a
having
good
sushi.
idea.
You should have taken a teaspoon of wasabi. That would have done the trick.
Oh, I took a fuck ton of
back,
wasabi and it cleared my sinuses out, no problem. But you
It
know,
just didn't make you taste shit, huh?
yeah.
It's horse shit.
Yeah, when you end up with heartburn and you can't taste why.
Yeah.
What's funny is I don't get heartburn from that. Although, good call. I need to go take heartburn medication after this because I had fucking pizza with pepperoni on it, and that's guaranteed.
Yeah,
to
that's
give
the
me
only
heartburn.
thing. Yep, that's what happened to me yesterday. I had a Lou Malnati's frozen yesterday.
I
so much.
worst part
You
is
can order them online, Meter. You can order the frozen boys.
Yeah, but I'm allergic to pork now.
They have cheese ones.
Did you say you're allergic
Get a
to
cheese.
pork?
Yeah.
Big
What?
old deep dish cheese pizza.
And so no bacon for you?
Did you have COVID?
See everything.
Did it happen from COVID?
Nope. Happened from alpha gal. I got bit by a tick about a decade ago.
Oh, fuck. Because
Fuck
that for
that
about
nonsense.
6 months after COVID, I couldn't eat pork. It was like eating raw garbage. I was like, "Ugh," right away.
Well, that was one of the few things that they did get when they did all the fucking million results or the million fucking tests and made me airtight and everything. One of the only results that they actually got back that pointed to anything confirming was that I have alpha gal. I'm allergic to pork, which does make a lot of sense because the vast majority of the times in the past I've had the worst fucking problems has been when I ate pork without thinking about it.
Oh, fuck.
So you really gotta want something in order to make it worth your while.
Oh, man, I can't imagine giving up bacon. Oh, no.
Dude, I would
Yeah,
die.
No way.
I cut my
Salted,
arm off.
smoky bacon.
I haven't eaten bacon in so fucking long. It's
Really?
I don't even remember.
Oh, that's what I had for supper. I had bacon and cheese sandwiches, like my favorite.
There's
Dude.
no such thing as almost bacon. Like turkey bacon isn't the same. It's
No,
it's
it's
a
not.
good
Turkey
food
bacon's
substitute,
garbage.
but like turkey sausage is
Fucking-
close to breakfast sausage, but it's still different. But
I'll
Oh,
give you
no.
that.
don't
Turkey
pork that
sausage, like breakfast sausage, is decent.
Yeah.
That's the only like turkey replacement for pork that's like serviceable. But yeah,
If it
everything
ain't
else,
if
it's
it ain't a pork sausage, get out.
yeah, I like pig. I dig on swine.
No nothing. No nothing.
That's actually a good call. Can you cook in bacon fat, or will the bacon fat fucking annoy you too?
They'll give me two. Yep.
Oh,
You have to have
fuck
everything
me.
cooked. You have to have everything cooked separate. Anything pork that she keeps has to keep separate in the refrigerator. It's
Oh,
full contamination causes big fucking problems.
So
Is
are
there
you
any
saying you're
EpiPen
halal
for it?
now?
That's why I said I'm fucking white hijab at this point because they're trying to get me EpiPens. It's so bad.
Really?
You know what that means?
And there's no cure for it?
Nope.
Oh, man.
Well, you've got the beard already. It's just time to
That's
convert
it.
to
I'm
Islam.
halfway there. I'm halfway there. I just got to start carrying beads.
5
man.
times a day. Pointing
Yeah.
north, man.
That's rough.
I mean, I dab 5 times a day, so I'm already on the momentum. Yeah, it's not fun, and finding alternatives and trying to find things that are made without pork that are traditionally pork is a nightmare.
Impossible.
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, I can't imagine giving up pork.
I would, I would be very, very pissed off.
I could give up beef before I give up pork.
Mm,
See, I'm the other way. We do beef with we do all sorts of different beef and poultry shit, but yeah.
I can give up chicken before I would give up beef or pork. Chicken.
Yeah, I don't eat a lot of beef. Maybe once, twice a week maximum.
Well, based on how
Chicken's
much it
all the
cost you
time.
for a fucking tenderloin, I can't imagine
Right, I was
why.
gonna say, given the prices, I can understand that too. Yeah.
Well, I was looking at some steaks at Walmart Supercenter the other day. They were like $15 each, and they were tiny.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. What are you gonna do?
Well, I suppose it don't help that the weed I got right now is called kefir, so you know. Went in the cradle of civilization, as they say.
Shit, I might have to vape what I made right now.
I think
'cause
if
don't
I
think
ate
have
more
anything
beef, I would just go out to the countryside, go to one of the small town butchers, and I can get like a half a cow at half the price of the city. So, but I don't eat enough to justify it.
Yeah. I've been thinking about just getting a fucking half cow and stuffing the freezer full.
I'm waiting for them to go back, drop prices again here in the spring. I think that's what we're gonna do is we're gonna split a cow with a friend because they're like, I think it's like $250 for a half a fucking cow, and they'll do it pretty much however the fuck you want it.
Yeah, it's the same thing here. We did it like about 15, maybe 18 years ago. About 10 guys at work, we all threw the money in. I think we got 4 cows, and we split it.
And everybody gets a good haul of all sorts.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
mix of
You give a
shit.
list of how you want your cuts,
Yep.
and everyone gets their cuts plus a fuck ton of hamburger. I was giving
Plus
away
the- plus the
hamburger like
leftover
gifts.
hamburger, yep.
Here you go, here you go, here you go.
Yep.
That was way more hamburger than I could ever use.
Yep. Yeah, that's a
Mhm.
good thing about doing the cows like that.
I could eat fucking beef every fucking day and die a happy man.
Yeah,
I can't do
that's
it
the
every
saving
day.
grace is because with this alpha gal allergy, it can morph. Like I could become at some point allergic to beef and or chicken because of this fucking condition for the rest of my life. There's no way to stop it or fucking reverse it.
Ugh.
Like,
I wasn't sure. I
If
actually thought it was only beef you'd be allergic to. Because
so,
I've heard that before.
so you
There's
could end up
generally-
you could end up being vegan meter. We're changing your fucking name if that
oh
happens,
no,
right?
no, we can't because they have these nice little pods in Sweden.
Yeah.
Well, if you're writing out a will, I know a couple of things that you could send my house before you decide to make that trip over to Sweden.
Yeah, no, that was definitely the worst fucking part about it is when the doctor started telling me all the shit about it is that it can evolve. Like, not only will you never get rid of it, but it can evolve, and you could like, because generally you're either allergic to one or the other. It's generally you're allergic to beef or pork or poultry. But once you've got one, it can adapt, and you can become allergic to the others at any point in the rest of your life. So, yeah,
Dude, you better eat all the fucking
Ticket to
steak you
Sweden
can
on
get your
hold.
fucking hands on then.
That's what I said. There's a ticket to Sweden on hold, and I ain't
I
taking
know.
it for granted.
I can't, like, I've been trying to lose weight, so I have salad for breakfast now. I can't imagine having it 3 times a day. Fucking put a bullet in my head.
Fuck that.
Because I'm like, I'm sitting at my desk at
Wait a
work
minute.
eating a salad, cursing.
Actually, no, you could be okay. You can still get goat.
That's true. Well, and I eat a fuck lot more fucking fish than I used to either, too, because that's one of the things that it will not affect. It is
So you might be a
unaffected by fish
pescatarian?
altogether. No, I'd still go to Sweden, but I wouldn't be skinny when I get there.
Come on. I'm trying to work different angles here, goddammit.
I just wouldn't be skinny when I get there yet.
I would at least wait till I was skinny just so I could say I was skinny once in my life and then do it.
Right?
Like, alright, I've had enough of this fucking nonsense.
Right? This is overrated.
Oh, fuck that.
You know what? I think, because fish can be prepared so many different ways that I think I could be okay on fish.
Mhm.
You think
For a
about it. I
while,
mean,
anyway. Yeah.
you know, all kinds of smoked fish. Then there's like fish tacos, and there's like fish and chips, and on and on and on. I could be okay with that.
So you're saying you like fish sticks?
Yeah, I even like fish sticks. God knows what's in it, but I like it.
It's a gay fish.
It's a gay fish.
It's not
Oh,
true.
fuck.
It's not fun.
That was a funny ass episode of fucking South Park.
That was one of the best they've ever done, in my opinion, man. That song still gets stuck in my fucking head from time to time. That and when they did it live at the 25th anniversary at Red Rocks a couple years ago.
That was hilarious.
Oh, that was so fucking glorious.
It's amazing that those guys could sell out fucking Red Rock.
Oh, man. The fact that they bought and made Casa Bonita a real fucking thing at this point, man. Shit.
Yeah. Meter the Pescatarian. Whew. That will be a sight. Well, I guess you could still do shellfish then too, unless you're allergic to shellfish.
Oh, no. I eat the fuck out of shellfish.
Oh, fucking, then you'd be alright then.
Yeah.
You could have crab, lobster, fucking...
Oh, yeah, no. The ocean would have a serious problem until I went to Sweden.
Till I went to Sweden.
Yeah, there would be a new age of extinction when the ocean comes a-crawling.
Says, yep, somebody pay for that man's ticket. Get him to Sweden. Save the fish.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, my wife made baked oysters. They were really good. I've never had a baked oyster before. They were really good.
My mom does this fucking... I don't know what the fuck she calls it. But it's like a... What's the best way to put it? It's fucking like a... She does oysters in fucking saltines with milk and something else and then bakes it. Fucking delicious. But it's like almost like a fucking casserole type thing.
Yeah, that's what I had. Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. I can only eat it like once in a fucking while because it's so goddamn rich. I mean, oysters are rich on their own, so.
My favorite is a raw oyster covered in horseradish and some Tabasco sauce and gone.
Yeah, raw oysters are good. There was one of my buddies in Southern California he owns a sushi shop out there, and he did oyster, what he called hama hama oysters, and he put yuzu, fucking, I forget, salmon roe and some other shit on there, little dash of hot sauce, and
Ooh,
big old
that sounds
fucking
good.
shooters, fucking delicious.
That sounds good.
He used to, there's a girl I was seeing when I was out there, I took her over there. She didn't like the idea of live food being dispatched in front of you. So I was like, alright, I gotta fuck with everybody. He did live sweet shrimp, where he'd dispatch them. He's got the fucking heads on the plate so that the antennae and shit are still moving. And then they'd stop and he'd reach over the counter, drop a little lemon on them, and they'd go all fucking crazy. She's like, oh my god! And when he dispatched everything quick enough, sometimes the tails would still fucking move in your mouth.
Yep.
She's like, I'm not eating that. I'm like, just shut up and eat. Just a fuck. She's like, I'm never coming here again. What do you mean? I was like, this is the freshest seafood you're ever going to fucking get.
Yeah.
Like, the dude had shit flown in from fucking Japan weekly. So you knew you were always having fresh stuff.
Nice.
When he would get the live fucking sea urchins. Oh.
Crack that shit right in front of you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Get those things
That's
pulled
the
out.
best it
So
fucking
good.
gets. When they're cracking shells on the fucking table.
And he's fucking just peeling out all the little fucking gonads for you to eat. Fucking
Yeah,
amazing.
all the orange goodies. Yes, sir.
The only downside is wanted fucking uni for fucking ages, and I can't get it anywhere in fucking Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I have not been able to find a sushi joint that has fucking uni, even when they're in season.
Come to Chicago.
Yeah.
Plenty of uni here.
I probably have, I don't know, 10 sushi shops within like a cigarette toss of where I live.
Shit. I mean, there's plenty of sushi shops, but just none of them fucking have sea urchin. Irritates the fuck out of me. So all I want is a little sea urchin, wrap seaweed around it, drop a little quail egg on it, and I'm a happy fucking camper. Just one. I don't need more than one. I just want one. That's it.
Damn.
Haven't gone for sushi. Now I'm fucking got a craving for sushi.
I laugh. Fucking my son, he loves the raw sushi. He'll eat the cooked stuff, but he loves the raw stuff. Give him a rainbow roll where it's got all the fish on top of a fucking roll. And then when we went to the sushi restaurant, he did, for the first time, he had squid. So he had little squid sushi, single squid sushis and octopus sushi, and he was all fucking about it.
Yeah, octopus is good.
You guys can have it.
Luke, you gotta eat them raw, man. The quail eggs raw taste like fucking butter. It's amazing. Little raw quail egg, just so fucking good.
The sushi's pretty pricey up here too.
I can imagine it's fucking pricey here. I mean, the place we took my son to on Sunday, my mom had bought him a gift card for Christmas to use to take him and a friend and us out. She gave us a $50 gift card. It still cost me another fucking $70 on top of that for the four of us to go there. Yeah. So it's,
TJ, never step foot in Canada. You'll have a heart attack. Then I'll have to fly you home. Your body home.
Real. I
'Cause
get
honestly-
fucking anxiety when you tell me about prices up there. I'm like, oh god.
Honestly, at a not the top tier restaurant, like middle of the road, you're looking at $120 a person, not counting alcohol or tip.
fuck that nonsense.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, right?
Even the store bought crap that you go into like the supermarket, the sushi shop in the supermarket. Yeah, for a decent portion, you're looking at about fucking 30, $35. And that's grocery store.
Yeah.
It's the bottom. It's the basement of
That's
sushi.
that's yeah. It's almost as bad as buying it from a fucking gas station.
gas station.
Yeah.
Pretty much gas station
Stores
sushi.
of Speedway.
Yeah.
We now have sushi. No, you don't.
my son, if he's really craving it and he knows we're not going to take him there, he's going, well, what about Wednesday? We can go get it from Festival because they're only $5 rolls on Wednesdays. I'm like, dude, you realize that's not as good as the other places. Yeah, but we can't. We don't get to go out to the other ones very often, so I'll deal with the subpar stuff.
He's a little hype.
All right, dude.
He's like itching for it. He's like, I gotta
Fiending
get my
for that
fix.
sushi, yeah.
Like, you can ask the kid.
I don't care where it's from.
His two favorite fucking foods in the world are seafood of any sort and fucking steak. If he could eat that for every fucking meal, he would. Doesn't
Not
like pizza.
not a lot of kids like seafood.
No,
Yeah.
Especially
don't.
to that extent, yeah.
Crazy. Like raw seafood, especially. It's wild. It's good though.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
He's an open-minded kid.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I mean,
That is good.
he's got a really fucking wide palate, so he eats just about everything. One of the few
That's
kids, one of the few
I was
kids I've
picky
ever
as
met
fuck
that'll
when I was
eat
9.
fucking beef fat, like off a steak. Give me the fat. Give me the fat. He fucking just wants to eat.
Oh
the
yeah,
whole-
when I was a kid, I carved
Like, he's a fucking
every
heathen.
fucking bit off.
Fuck, I'm still doing that. Well, that's where all the flavor is. A little piece of fat, little piece of meat, little piece of fat, little piece of meat. That's where the flavor is.
And it's like he'll fight over the fucking goddamn point end of the brisket because it's the fattiest part of the brisket, and he knows it.
Goods are.
Nice.
He's like, give me the fatty part. All right, dude. Like, I'm not mad at you. Fucking kid's got expensive taste. It's probably my own goddamn fault, though.
That's
Just-
okay.
If it was up to the missus, he'd be eating fucking Hamburger Helper every day.
Oh no, that's garbage. That's poison.
Yeah. Oh, now he's on a kick because he caught something on the news the other day about whatever red dyes are on Doritos. And all of his friends are talking about it at school, so Doritos are going to cause cancer.
Well, I should have like fucking every kind of cancer because
Yeah,
I eat
was gonna
Doritos
say,
every
you think
other
Doritos are
goddamn
bad,
day,
Look at the rest
dude.
of the fucking food supply.
And, like,
Yeah.
and I feel
wouldn't-
I feel slightly bad about this because on Saturday, I'm sitting here watching the fights, and he walks in. He goes, "Dad, I got a question." I'm like, "Go ahead and talk. I'm gonna keep watching the fight. I'll answer your question." He goes, "Dad, does whatever and whatever cause cancer?" I was like, "Yeah, everything causes cancer." Apparently, that wasn't the fucking right answer. Well, no, I was like, dude, everything causes cancer. Especially if you live in the state of California. They have labels
just-
on everything that says this causes cancer, this causes cancer, this causes cancer. I was like, you're 9 years old. Don't worry about it. If you were going to get cancer at 9, you'd already fucking have it. It'd have probably been something like retinoblastoma or something like that. I was like, he's like, but what about Doritos? I was like, dude, I would have been eating Doritos since I was younger
Right.
than you.
Yeah.
There are plenty of folks that would
I d-
absolutely.
I
be in
don't have
trouble if
cancer.
That really happened that fast.
Yeah.
Exactly. I order my Doritos with extra red number 3, please.
Makes it
Well,
taste
shit,
better.
For the longest while, when they first started cracking down on shit, I had the wife, every time she'd run to fucking Walmart, she'd grab me one of those fucking 2 liters of the fucking house brand orange, because it's the only soda still on the market in America with brominated vegetable oil, which makes orange taste like orange.
Well, yeah, I forget what the fuck I was watching the other day. I was watching something where these people are in Italy, and they bought an orange Fanta. Looks like fucking orange juice. Versus in the U.S., that shit is neon fucking orange. The stuff in Italy tastes like fucking mimosas without the alcohol. So it actually tastes like
Right.
fucking orange juice. Whereas in the States, it's definitely not tasting like orange juice. It tastes like orange fucking soda.
Orange liquid, yeah.
Yeah,
blue
well,
orange liquid.
Europe is known for that.
Yeah.
No, you buy a tomato here in the winter, it's like styrofoam. You'll never find that in Europe.
Yeah.
The tomatoes are like something like the first time you've ever tasted a tomato over there.
Yeah, it's the difference between growing them at home or buying them from the supermarket. Because even the stuff we grow here tastes completely different than what you're buying in the supermarket. Unless you're buying one of those high-end organic heirloom blah 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 fucking 10 extra words to describe one fucking tomato.
Yeah. Which is all bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, I know there's 1,000 different fucking varieties of tomatoes, but because the missus grows about 40 of them.
You know, when the tomato you buy at the supermarkets travel further than you haven't for the last 5 years, there's a problem.
Yep. That's 100% true.
And not, but lately though, a lot of cities have like really like industrial sized greenhouses growing cucumbers, lettuce, tomatoes, everything year round. So, and they're cheap, fairly cheap.
Yeah, they might have them around, but they're probably shipping them to other countries.
Could be. They're going to ship them wherever they make the most money. But
Yeah.
up here we pretty much get lettuce, cucumbers, tomatoes, you know, pretty good quality year round. It's grown
Yeah.
here.
Not here. And yes, Church, you're 100% right. You live long enough, you're going to get something.
No, yeah.
I don't
Especially
want
if you're a man.
I don't want to be that asshole who just dies of old age. Fuck that. That's boring.
If you're a man,
Give
you
me
live long
something.
enough, your prostate's gonna fall out. Just get used to it.
Well, if it falls
Gonna
out,
happen.
yeah, at least I ain't got to worry about cancer if it just falls out. How'd your prostate fall out? Pushed too hard while I was pooping.
Flew across the room, killed the dog.
Had an impaction going on.
It was the dog's fucking time. He shouldn't have been so close.
That'll learn you.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking great.
Ridiculousness.
Oh shit. Time in Minecraft.
You know what's crazy? My internet hasn't acted up since I fucking forced a speed test. It's like those motherfuckers have been fucking with me since they called me because I didn't take their deal. Because I've noticed a couple times over the week where it's just been shoddy at best. I want to call them, hey motherfuckers, what are you doing?
What's up, bitch?
Is that your infinite world?
This is my shared world with Lumi and
Oh.
Larry and Swag.
Oh, I thought you were
like
playing
my
that
base
other
right now.
crazy ass fucking world you're on.
No, this is my perma world. my second home. Where all my crafting and
So that's not
Structures
Wanda's
that I
fancy dildo that you got in your hand?
no, this is just a regular ass diamond sword. I don't even think I've named it. Oh god, I'm getting chased. Hello, slime. Yeah, I don't know if I named this sword or not. I'm getting attacked by this. Oh, Diamond Boy. It's just called Diamond Boy. Oh, that skeleton's shooting that zombie. Doing the work for me.
Yeah, Costco's got one of the VR sets for sale right now. It's 400 and something bucks. Meta 3, I think it's called.
Yeah, that's the newest one they've got out right now. It's the Meta 3. $400 is about right on par for where they should be.
I don't know. I'd like to get one just so I can get the travel programs, you know?
Oh, dude, that shit's a
Oh, yeah.
blast. Just to go on virtual tours of places
Yeah.
with those goggles on.
I don't know. Let's see.
I would love to fucking play my world, my Minecraft world in VR.
You can, but you gotta do some weird shit to make it work.
Yeah, and they also, Mojang just officially cut all support for that, like, on their end recently, because they were like, not enough people play it, so it's all community-based support. Yeah, you have to jump through hoops, download GitHub repositories, fucking, do source code and compile it and shit.
Yeah, because the kid...
Swag had to do that to get his controller to work with Java, because they don't have controller support for Java Minecraft, and Swag's used to playing Minecraft with a controller, so he had to like download shit and like add code and like fucking compile shit. Like, he did some crazy shit to make his controller work.
Yeah, no. Because luckily, I will say my son has not wanted to play Minecraft on controller. And now that he's on the computer, it's all keyboard and mouse for him.
Yeah, that's the way to play it.
I'm like, alright, dude, that's good. I was like, the only thing he uses the controller for is if he's playing Fortnite or like one or two other games.
Yeah, I like playing those kind of games with a controller, but Minecraft, I don't know, it feels just better playing it with a keyboard and mouse.
Although I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised he didn't want to learn to play Fortnite with mouse and keyboard, because your aim's a lot better with a fucking mouse than it is with a controller. Well,
Plays will be.
on most occasions it's that way. But when
Yeah,
you're
I feel like you can be more accurate in shooters with a mouse and keyboard, but I'm terrible at like Call of Duty style games. Plus, also, I'm left-handed. I use my mouse left-handed, so the keyboard is completely like WASD are in the wrong spot for me. So like, if you look at my hands on my keyboard, you'd be like, "What the fuck?"
so what,
If
you
you're
use
used to
like
seeing-
JKL
You use IJK.
I.
I used to use IJKL, but for mine, when I started playing Spellbreak, which is like a Fortnite-y kind of game, but with magic and shit that we all used to play, I started using home and delete page down
Oh, you were using those
for
middle
my
keys.
for my directionals.
Far
Yes,
over, yeah.
and then that way I can use right control with my thumb to jump,
Instead of
I can't
right
even.
shift for sprint.
I couldn't
So,
even
like,
do that
yeah, if
anymore
you-
because I got a kind of a condensed keyboard now where it's missing the
See-
whole home set keys. All I've got is the number pad on the side.
Oh no shit.
This is where my hands are when I play Minecraft. So that's
Gotcha.
jumping, and this is going forward, back, left, right. My inventory button's here. My throw things away button is here. My crouch button is in a really weird spot, but I use my thumb for it.
What's happening,
Crazy.
Socorro?
And then yeah, left-handed. I fucked up when I first started using a computer and used my fucking writing hand, and I cannot fucking mouse right-handed. I just can't do it.
It's alright though. It's called do it the way you want to do it. I mean, you can always change your left and right click buttons to be an opposite.
It just sucks because I have to, if I want to sit down and play any WASD style game on somebody else's computer, I'm like, well, hey, do you mind if I like remap your entire fucking controller schematic? Or just if they have profiles, have the Atom profile, but yeah, nobody else can play games like the way I do. It's weird. Works for me though. Oh, spider, fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I still can't get into that game. And my son came in the other day. He goes, "Dad, can you just create a new profile and not use your old profile so I can use it and then you can play with me on there?" I'm like, dude, he's like,
fun.
you can play with me and I'll help you through it. I was like, dude, I don't want to play a game where I have to rely on my 9-year-old. I was like, no offense. But if I'm going to play something, I want to be self-sufficient in it enough to where if I fuck something up, it's on me. I don't have to pray for you to be able to help me.
Punch a tree to get the wood. You get the wood. You raise the sheep. You raise the sheep.
Yeah.
You get the wool.
I mean, did you ever see my my wool farm that I made? This monstrosity over here has sheep that live in here, and during the daytime the sheep eat the grass, and when they eat the grass they grow to wool, and there's an observer behind them with the dispenser, so it shoots a pair of shears at them and trims them every time they grow their wool back, and then that gets collected down here into a chest. So I have just infinite fucking of every color of wool just being made all day long to build things out of and whatnot.
Jesus
And then
Christ.
why not make it into a beautiful structure with, you know, the corresponding colored glass?
Yeah. No, see, that's too much thought into that. See, that's probably why I can't do that. Just
My
I don't have the
Aquarium.
patience.
It-
I don't have
it's-
the time.
I wish
My
I
underground
have
aquarium.
time for that stuff at night, but I just don't have the patience. Nor that looks like a fucking hospital, for Christ's sakes.
An aquarium. My tropical fish collection are in here.
So how long before you automate a sushi machine now?
No, I don't really eat fish in this game. I only eat cows. I only eat beef and baked potatoes in this game. That's like my main fuel in this game, I swear. Because I have like a giant fucking cow farm over there.
You mean you don't grow no wheat to make the bread, so you can
No, I
make
do.
yourself a steak sandwich?
I have wheat, and I'll occasionally make bread. No, that was like the first things that I did was wheat farm for sure. My farms were in my house. I had a chicken farm and a wheat farm in my house for like a while. Because you don't know what the fuck you're doing when you fucking start playing this game. That's the fun part about this game, though, is you like, oh, you could do that? Oh, shit, cool. And then you're like, you do that for a bit, and then fucking you get bored with that, and you fucking build something else and do something else. You figure out you can do something else. It's fun. Like, I have this zoo over here. I don't do anything with it. It's just here. You could collect polar bears? Cool. Just have 3 polar bears.
Whatever makes you happy. That's the
They're
key.
my fucking homies. I can go in there. Oh, dude, this one's trying to escape.
What kind of polar bear doesn't attack you when you go into the enclosure? That's
I
bullshit.
fucking rescued them from a goddamn dangerous tundra where they could have been fucking shot by the fucking snow skeletons, whatever they're called. I can't remember what they're called. They're better off here, trust me.
I think
I
that's
like to
what
tell
all
myself.
zoos in the world say, right?
I built them an igloo with lanterns. Come on. I stole pandas too. And I built them a little jungle enclosure.
I've never seen a polar bear in the wild. I've seen a grizzly, and that was insane.
I've only ever seen black bears. I haven't yet to see a grizzly in the wild.
But black bears are like chihuahuas beside the
Compared to,
grizzly.
yeah.
Mm.
And this panda just is always rolling on its back. This one's head is stuck in the glass. Get out of the glass, dude. Hi.
Oh, that's wild. Yeah, no, that's too much for me. I couldn't do that. Granted,
You don't have to build all this shit. You could just build like a little fucking 2x2 hut and then just dig underground. And your son would be fucking stoked.
the only thing I would want to do is beat the game and then be done with it.
I almost did that a couple days ago. Because none of them ever fucking play. Although 3 of us did play last night. And we made Larry come and play with us because he usually is like in his own fucking world doing his own shit. And fucking Lumi was like, I have a fucking trick up my sleeve. And she just teleported Larry to us. And he was like, what the fuck? Made him play with us.
Oh,
Limited time mission.
alright. I think I'm going to call it for the night, boys. A little earlier than 10, which is alright, but I'm going to get some sleep. I got to put in like fucking 10 hours tomorrow, so I don't have to use too much PTO on Friday.
Oh, I'll share my recipe before we go. It's right here. It's this croissant à la crème de fraise. It's strawberry cream in a croissant. It was a Dollar Tree little treat that I used to grab off the shelf all the time when I needed like a quick little like bite. So I wanted to make it. But I wanted to use all Wonder flavors.
The name of that recipe immediately put me to South Park and fucking the creme fraiche.
Yeah, exactly.
Creme fraiche?
And it's It's buttercream frosting at 1.5, croissant at 3, Philadelphia butter cake at 1, strawberry juicy at 2, strawberry cheesecake at 2, and super sweet at 1/2. Super simple. And off the knuckle, it tastes really good, but these flavors need to sit at least overnight before I vape it. Although, I think I'm out of what I've been vaping, so looks like we're trying it tonight.
Well, there you go.
Are you gonna put it public?
Sure.
Come on, just publicize the
like a
whole book of recipes you've got there.
This
Every
is the
last
first
one
time
of
I'm
them.
making a recipe public since like my birthday. It's crazy.
All right, y'all. So it looks like there's going to be a short show tomorrow. Since there are 5 non-cards, and I guess that means we'll talk about who tripped over their dick in the most epic fashion. Because there was a hell of a fight for tripping over your dick this week, and I watched it the whole way through. I'm like, oh, this is exciting. It was like a 5-way fucking tie for last place at one point. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah, it was a race to lose.
So, if you're into Kiki Bunchies tomorrow, still doing 9 o'clock?
Yep.
9 o'clock-ish Central Standard Time over on the Amnojo channel. And other than that, do your part. Educate, advocate, not for yourselves. That's right, my camera's up here now. Not for yourselves. Not for anybody up here. None of us up here. But for those sorry motherfuckers that are still on the stinkies, we need to keep a viable option alive for them. Because if it can get my missus off of the stinkies, it can get anybody off of stinkies. So I'd like to see that scene through and make that happen. Does anybody got a song they want to go out on? Because I did not pick one out for the end of this. I just kind of fucking went with it.
DuckTales. Secret Agent Man. Go for it.
Secret Agent Man?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good one.
Okay, Secret Agent
like that
Man
one
it
better.
is then.
Oh, yeah. I put a link to the podcast we were on, so if you want to listen.
Oh, yes, that too. I forgot about that.
It's a story about how we met and how we were gay for Jake, and that's why we fucking got him in the band. We literally tell the story about it. It's really funny. I hope nobody's super sensitive, because Ed was just telling it like it was.
If they're sensitive, it's not the right audience anyway, so fuck.
Exactly. It's a really funny story, though.
Alright. Love y'all. Thanks for coming and hanging out. We'll see you all next week. Hopefully next week I'll actually be mixing something and the rest of my senses come back by then.
When you starting the bike fundraising?
That will be at the end of this month. Right. So, well, I'll probably start it on the 5th of February, because end of the month is next week Friday, so probably the 5th of February is when I'll have stuff set up for it, and
Cool.
then we'll start the biking-a-thon and get a whole bunch of needy bastards bicycles, because little kids need to burn off energy and bust up their
You
knees,
little
and
bastards.
well, you know, I call all kids needy little bastards.
I know, it's
you know,
hilarious.
It is what it is. But no, in all actuality, it's something I'm fucking really stoked about doing again this year, because there was a good portion of the year where I didn't know if I was actually going to end up coming back to this. I was like, I've had enough. But then I realized I just needed the break. So I've been tossing around the idea where I might just take summers off, or the vast majority of the summer off, because I really enjoyed the fucking time I had out this summer, and just do the winter thing. So, but we'll see as we get closer to this next summer and spring and all that. Anyhow, we're out here. Love, peace, and chicken grease. We're out. Bye.
I don't.
Titties.
There's a man who leads a life of danger. To everyone he meets, he stays a stranger. With every move he makes, another chance he takes. Odds are he won't live to see tomorrow. Secret agent man, secret agent agent man, they've given you a number and taken away your name. Beware of pretty faces that you find. A pretty face can hide an evil mind. Oh, be careful what you say, or you'll give yourself away. Odds are you won't live to see tomorrow. Secret agent man, secret agent man, they've given you a number and taken away your name. Secret agent man, secret agent man, they've given you a number and taken away your name. Skiing on the Riviera one day, then laying in the Bombay alley next day. No, you let the wrong word slip while kissing persuasive lips. Odds are you won't live to see tomorrow. Secret agent man, secret agent man, they've given you a number and taken away your name.